Yo, 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 this is Liam Morley. Or am I Jack Cave now? Who knows? And you're watching Cheap Shot Entertainment.
Hi!
Hello.
Welcome to Cheap Shot Entertainment. This is...
Sorry. Sorry.
And Zuzzy Z back with you. So, hope this is the end on the 9th of November 2018. Yeah, you came. We didn't have Martin with us this time, did we? But you was there to see the whole craziness unfold. So, it opens with King Morley. Hail.
No.
All hail the king!
No. It's all hail the king.
Morley. King. Sort her out, King. Coming out, basically declaring Mansfield are rubbish. LCW is going to rule. Leicester's the better crowd and everything, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So to this, the crowd went crazy. Booing.
Crazy.
What did they do? There was chucking things like him.
Like ping pong balls and paper flashy thingy balls.
Yeah, toilet roll.
Toilet roll.
Toilet roll.
Poundland toilet roll.
Poundland toilet roll.
Because he's cheap.
Well, he has been hailed the bog roll king. Not by us. We would never say anything
I
like
would.
that. Oh, sure, go.
See ya.
She's on wheels. Go away. No, come back. I need you to get back. So, yeah, he was heckling the crowd and sticking his fingers up at everyone like only a true king does. And, yeah, pretty much getting up to his usual antics. He opened his t-shirt to reveal the LCW t-shirt. You know, this is where it's all going to be.
Yeah.
But then, former owner and our current 24/7 hardcore champion, Harvey Dale, walks out. What?
How do you open your t-shirt to...
Did I say open his t-shirt?
Yeah.
Did he say open
Did
his
I
teeth?
say open it? I meant
Yeah,
open his
open
jacket.
his t-shirt
Is that what I
to a
said?
t-shirt that said LCW on it.
Open his jacket. Martin, shut up. Right, so... Okay. So he opened his jacket to reveal the LCW t-shirt saying this is where it's all headed. So, of course, our 24/7 hardcore champion, Harvey Dale, walks out. Really to say, look, I'm taking this company back. You know, this is... I won it. I made it. Look at what you've done to it. This is mine. So, yeah, they exchanged a couple of words with each other. And then the screen was amazing, wasn't it? They had... like a, what would you call it? Like a flicker thing going off with lots of pictures.
Like,
I don't know what you call it.
yeah, we'll call it a flicker thing.
A flicker thing. Okay.
Like, it's like...
It was basically showing you lots of pictures, wasn't it, of the
Yeah.
different matches that was going to happen.
Yeah.
And it randomly stopped to match.
Like if you go into a pub and you play a game, like that game where you have to get 3 in a row. It's like that, but it lands on something.
It was like the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
for wrestling. So the first match, which we were shocked at, to be fair, our thoughts all the way up, leading up to this was it was going to be a draw right to the end, and then it was going to be Harvey and Liam, winner takes all. Totally wrong. Their match was first, wasn't it?
yeah.
Can you remember what happened in that match? With
yeah.
Rob, the referee, not the referee, the ring announcer.
Yeah. Well, the ring announcer. Well, Liam came up to Dale and was going to push him, but Dale pushed him back, and Rob, the ring announcer, went on all fours, and then Liam fell back, and then Dale got a count of 3.
He did indeed. So that was our first win
Yeah.
for Team Red, for Team Harvey.
It was a very quick match.
It was a very quick match. It probably lasted 5 seconds. But he's back.
Yeah.
The
The channel has not been taken over just yet. Introduce me. I am Luke. You are watching Cheap Shot Entertainment. You are the Cheap Shot Nation. And this is match 2 of This Is The End on the 9th of November 2018 from Mansfield. It is David DeVille
Yay!
versus Rene Dupree.
and I am the self-proclaimed only fan of Rene. No,
Of Rene Dupree. David DeVille, you've lost your only fan.
of David.
Right
DeVille.
here on Cheap Shot Entertainment.
No, I met him and he went, "Oh, it's my only fan." Yeah, I am. I like him. I love
Yeah,
his character.
DeVille's brilliant.
He
Yeah.
is a good character.
Yeah, I was watching some of Liam's sister's done some interviews with the
I need to
wrestlers,
watch them. I've not seen them.
and she did one with David DeVille, and obviously they're married,
Yeah.
and he was in full character the whole time, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Some really good interviews on that. What is it called?
Right. Inside News. Okay.
Inside News.
So Inside News, follow it, have a look. There's
Yeah, have a look at Inside News.
video clips of there's Eddie Dennis.
Eddie Dennis is on there with the Chief Deputy
with
Don.
Chief Dunn.
talking
Yeah.
about wrestling. Really good. Should definitely go and watch that. So get into the match, shall we?
Yeah. Diversing
so,
again. Have you noticed you're back and I'm diversing? I was dead good with TJ. Right.
So your second match of the evening was David DeVille versus Rene Dupree, and the match started quickly with David DeVille trying to get the jump on Rene Dupree early on in the match, but the momentum changed when Rene hit the French tickler on David DeVille and got his momentum back in the match with that one.
Yeah, I mean, Rene's a big guy. To go up against David DeVille, it's, you know, he held really well. DeVille did, to be fair.
David DeVille's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it did. I've got here that he was actually at one point. DeVille was on top here, really doing well, but he did a bit of a premature celebration. And Dupree capitalised on that.
I think he celebrated by doing the French tickler as well. At that point.
But he, at the end he picked up the win
Yeah.
for Team Red. So this is Dale now with
2-0. Yeah, David DeVille some dirty tactics in the match,
excuse me.
as you could expect from David DeVille and Team Morley, to be honest. But we know Morley is the king, or was the king.
Still is the king, and
But
forever
he will
reign.
always be the king.
Always.
So you got this one, haven't you?
I've
Who's
got
got this?
Danny Chase has got this. Yeah. Absolute legend.
Absolute legend, Danny Chase is finally in
He's here.
Hope Wrestling for match 3, and he is going against Flash Morgan Webster. He is on NXT UK currently, so check out that on the WWE network. It's $9.99 and you get your first month free.
Are you
Checks
getting money
in
for
the
doing
post.
that?
No. But it is a good service. If you want to watch wrestling all the time, that is the one to get. And the pay subscription service for Hope Wrestling as well.
Yes.
They have one as well.
And also, Morgan Webster, don't know if you know, I only found this out, was it yesterday, day before, on Deal or No Deal.
Was he?
He caught Noel Edmonds in an arm lock.
That's
And
awesome.
Noel Edmonds couldn't get to the phone to answer it because he was just in an arm lock with Flash Morgan Webster.
That's
I
brilliant.
was like, yeah.
I'd love to get Noel Edmonds in an arm lock and tell him to stop doing those god awful game shows.
Oh, don't diss Noel Edmonds. He's Emperor of the Jungle at the moment.
It was pretty cool last night, actually.
I've not seen last night.
It was pretty cool, to be fair. Yeah.
We're going on to a celebrity now. John Barrowman to win. Boone, John Barrowman. So anyway,
Match 3.
the absolute legend, Danny Chase. No, I love the absolute legend. I've seen him before in a different promotion as absolute legend, and I love the whole bad Danny.
Yeah, he got on the mic to start with,
Yeah.
start talking about Diamond Dave Andrews, his former partner
Yeah.
for
He carried
Battle
him.
Squad. Awesome. He did carry him, although we'd love
We'd love
Diamond
to,
Dave
yeah.
as well. See him quite a lot in different promotions, and he's a really cool chap,
He's
isn't he?
awesome.
But yeah, the Battle Squad Awesome is no more. Absolute Legend is out on his own, and a tough test for him on his first match.
Yeah, against Morgan Webster. You know, big name, like you said,
Yeah.
NXT.
NXT UK.
So Danny had a lot to prove on this match. You know, that he could take down a big NXT star. But could he do it?
Yes,
Answer
is
on a
the answer.
postcard.
Yeah, he absolutely obliterated Flash Morgan Webster to the point where Morgan Webster couldn't continue. The referee actually stopped the match, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I remember that bit.
This is what happens when you don't do notes the day after.
I do remember that bit. Flash Morgan Webster he couldn't get back up. The referee stopped the match.
Was that it then? It wasn't like a stop the match, but hey, Morgan Webster's going to pop up and start. Did he actually stop?
Yeah, he stopped the match. He beat him.
Where was that?
Beat him to a pulp.
I'm sure I was watching it because Danny Chase was in there, so I must have been
Yeah,
watching it.
there was some flurries from Morgan Webster, as you can expect from
yeah.
a big UK WWE star. They're very very hot on him in WWE. They're giving him a lot of camera time. So
He's got his own talk show on it, hasn't he, as well? Or he
that
had?
was 5-star, I believe.
Oh, that lasted long. didn't
Yeah. What's it? Jack Swagger took all the money.
I've got the moves like Swagger. Got the moves. No,
Yeah.
there's no moves happening. You just worn out from all that walking you did last time, aren't you? Still.
Yeah, it's true. Danny Chase definitely proved his worth in this one.
Yeah, he did. He was at the top of his game. He really was.
Yeah.
And that's what the new attitude of being the absolute legend does.
Yeah, brand new attitude, and really, really good match. And you needed something like that. I mean, Team Liam's 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Needed that win definitely to move forward in the scenario where most points wins the ownership of Hope Wrestling.
Yeah, because at this point he's 2-0 down. You know, he's going to be getting worried. So, Danny's bringing it
Danny
back
Chase.
up. I was going to have my Danny Chase t-shirt on, but it's actually in the wash. So I'm sorry.
I need to find my Kai Payne t-shirt actually. I've worn it and I put it in the wash and it's. But yeah, Kai Payne.
Getting onto Kai Payne later. We love Kai Payne. Can I put my picture up of me and Kai Payne? Of your evening was.
Magic Mark versus Eligari.
Now this you think would be a sure win for Ligero and Team Liam, wouldn't you? Ligero comes out. I'm sorry, Josh, but I did find it really hysterical when he didn't give you a high five. Josh didn't. He wasn't. He was very upset. He was like so excited. He's like, "It's El Ligero. I'm going for a high five." It's like this, and El Ligero's just like walks off. He was proper upset, but sorry, it was funny. He pounded Mark, didn't he? He just treated Mark like a rag doll for quite a lot of the match, didn't he? Mark eventually managed to get himself up and start fighting back. And I was shocked with Mark. He has done a lot of training, hasn't he? He was good. Did you? Was you watching this match? Yeah. Did you see it? What do you think, Mark? Amazing. Yeah, he was pretty good. But I mean, you're against El Ligero again, NXT superstar. You know, this guy's he's made his name. A lot of people know who this guy is now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Mark's again. It's kind of like that the match was, wasn't it? It was all kind of up and down. The pair, they eventually ended up outside. They went in, out again. And the most shocking thing I think about this, that El Ligero used Magic Mark as no, he didn't. Reverse that. Magic Mark used El Ligero as a human bowling ball. Right through the chairs. Did you see that? And El Ligero is just lifeless on all these chairs. Where that came from, Mark, I do not know. But, I mean, well done, Mark. From somebody that's just been commentating for all these years to get in against El Ligero and fight the way he fought.
bet you've been doing secret training.
I bet you've been doing secret training. Why is it naughty? If I was fighting El Ligero, I'd be doing public training. I'd be everywhere. Would you take on El Ligero? Would you do him a drop kick? Would Cherry Bomb drop kick Ligero
No.
and live to tell the tale?
I'd rather go against Drew.
Oh, she'd rather go against Drew, because what does Drew make you do? Drewy makes her gooey. She's not denying it. Anyway,
Yeah.
see ya. So yeah, it was a tough fight all the way, and Mark did hold his own. You know, he was battered, then he gave the battering, but just when you think it was all going to go to Ligero, no, it did go to Ligero.
Yeah.
Mark was just on the floor at this point. I think he lost all his energy and everything. Ligero top rope, splash right off it onto Mark, and he took the pin. But you know, it's sad for Mark, and we love Mark 'cause he's really awesome, isn't he? Awesome! But this was another win for Team Liam. Yeah. Oh, go away.
No.
See, this is why I do this with Luke. He agrees with me. It's like
Well, he's behind the camera. So
Team Morley. You've just given away the illusion now, TJ. It's all magic, this is. Hey, do you know what? I've been sat like this. I'm sorry if there's anything cracking off behind me, but I've just been taking up the whole scene. But
Nothing new there then, is there?
nothing new there.
No.
But yeah, the end of this, Dale came out, thanked Mark, even though Mark didn't get the point, thanked Mark, hugged him.
He did a cracking job.
Who, Mark?
Yeah.
He did a cracking job, as TJ puts it. Cracking. Clear off.
Even though
hang on, she's back.
Even though Edgar won and he's bad, he still did good. They both did really good. That was a good match.
He's bad, but he did good.
Yeah, like he did a good match. Like everybody was clapping.
Like seals.
We'll go.
Does anybody know who she belongs to? Hey, don't you go spreading rumours. Rumours. Nasty rumours. Right, go on.
So the next match is match 5, yeah, because it's 2-2. Dale taking the early lead in the night, and Liam getting 2 points back through his choice of talent to lead his team. So we're on to the 5th match, and it is Chief Deputy Dunn No Funna versus Jake McCluskey for the Kings of Flight Championship. Former champion Jake McCluskey, current champion is Chief Deputy Dunn. The match starts with a Luke to do please. Hold on, that's your notes because you want me to do this video. And very evenly matched. These are Zena's notes. I'm just going to call her out on that one.
To be fair, Zena didn't see any of this match, apart from the end, so this is why I'm passing this on.
Yeah. Oh right, it says Dunn won. I thought I said Dunn lying.
You've seen my writing, you saw what I wrote earlier.
Won't go there again. So what did you think of this match? Like I say, it's an evenly matched. Dunn won in the end.
Well,
Do you remember any of it?
yeah.
Good.
I
'Cause I can't.
remember the ending. After the one.
So what happened after Dunn won? So obviously both guys are they are quite evenly matched anyway. They're both high flying, high impact wrestlers,
Same size.
and yeah, very similar in stature, aren't they? As well. I don't think there's much poundage difference.
Well, as you know, Dunn won. So Jake McCluskey was about to get out the ring when no. Cut. Let's not go down. So, as you know, John won, and John was getting out the ring. And Jake McCluskey pulled him back in, and then John went for a hug, and they settled it out. As well.
They hugged it out.
Hugged
Yeah.
it out.
Dunn is the
Hugged
new
it out.
Dunn is the new Bailey, and he is hugging like a champ at the moment. He's had a few moments like that. It's very heartwarming. Hope he's not having too much fun doing it though, because that would completely obliterate the idea of the no fun police, or the anti-fun police.
Anti-fun.
The anti-fun police. No fun now! So yeah, it ends with Dunn winning. It is now 3-2 and Team Liam Morley, the King, has now got a 3-2 win over Dale. Yay!
Yay!
Townground TV on YouTube.
If it wasn't for the fact that I hated football, I'd be really happy and excited about this.
Townground TV.
But yeah, I hate football.
So,
Anyway,
match 6 of the evening with King Morley with this 3-2 lead brings us to Bram, who is Team Blue, versus Jack Jester, who is Team Red.
my first conflict match of the night.
Conflict.
Well, no, to be fair, I think that would be the Ligero and Mark. So I wanted Mark to kick Ligero's backside, but Mark was Team Harvey. Same with this. Jester, I like Bram, but Jester is my favourite out
Jester
of those two.
is
I
just
love Jester.
he's brilliant. I love Jack Jester. He's fantastic.
He's Team Dale.
But it's Jack Jester,
Jack
so
Jester,
he
yeah.
transcends.
So yeah, I did. I mean, to be fair, I must admit, I don't know if you did, but I certainly got stuff thrown at me that night because I was shouting for Team Blue and I got.
I got
things
stuff thrown at me because I was stood next to you.
That's probably right. But hey, everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Absolutely.
So if you don't like it, tough. No, it's a good crowd. It was all thrown at me in good
yeah,
fun.
it was thrown in jest.
It was.
So yeah, it was a fun night. It was definitely back to the old school Hope Wrestling crowd that we know and
Yeah.
love.
Everyone was having fun.
Yeah. And it was really good. But Jack Jester and Bram.
Yeah, tough match from the start.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we want to head down that route of what happened before the match even started with Jack Jester. One of the Hope Army had a very happy
yes,
birthday.
yes.
Yes, very
Yeah.
happy 40th.
Yeah, happy 40th, Marguerite, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Hope
Jack-
you enjoyed it.
Jack Jester enjoyed himself. We'll leave it there, don't want to embarrass you.
And even Bram got stuck in as well. Twice during the match.
Jester helped that though, to be fair. Jester just... Yeah. If you was there, you know.
So yeah, two guys. They're both identically sort of built in stature. They're hard hitting wrestling style. It's not as to take a quote from good old JR. It's not catch as catch can classic. It's not. You're not going to see any drop toe holds in this one.
No, it's... I mean, these two, it's purely fist, kick in. Like I say, two veronly. You made me say veronly.
Veronly. You're coming in.
Get in, sit down. That's supposed to be very, very evenly. Veronly.
Cherry bomb.
That's a good
That
one.
didn't work. But yeah, I mean, I think someone asked you who was who in the ring, and you was like, oh yeah, that's the one. He's the one with long hair and
Wearing black. They were both wearing black and had long hair, with the exception of Bram wearing trunks. I think he wears kind of like
Bram
a kilty
he wears a
thing.
skirt.
Yeah, he wears a kilty thing.
I'm going to get killed for that, aren't I? Where's the skirt?
A boy skirt.
Boy skirt.
A
Dip,
A
dip.
Scottish
skort.
skirt.
A skort.
A
No.
skort.
A skort.
A scat.
He wears a scat.
Lovely. So
no wonder these take so long.
Yeah, Bram sent to the outside, doing.
He was doing a selfie. That's a
A selfie.
With a fan.
Yeah, okay.
While Jack Jester remained in the ring and just chugged down a
Pint of beer. Yes, there was lots of beer drinking in this one as well.
I think he made himself feel a bit ill though. After this, didn't he? And he was like, "Oh, I've got to wrestle now on a full belly of beer."
I think he actually looked at the guy who got the drink off of, because I don't think it was actually proper beer. I got the feeling that it might have been shandy or something. That's when he looked at him and was like,
"What is this?
Didn't know they did cocktails here."
You watered down beer? How dare you?"
The action started again with Jester feeling a bit blur.
That was supposed to be like a bit there because he's just drank down.
Because he's drank down the beer. Okay.
So he's not feeling.
And not.
Get your own notes next time.
So it's lots of action on the outside this time, and this is where Bram got stuck in.
This is where I said Jester took the opportunity to wish Margarita happy
birthday. Yeah, definitely.
By getting Bram to get a little closer. Bless.
Yeah, love you, Marguerite.
You had a happy birthday that night.
Very.
Yeah, I love you, Marguerite. You're awesome.
So Bram took a big swig of drink. Says Bram taking the drink this time.
And just as he was about to spit it in Jester, and Y2 Grey, I don't know if we're allowed to use your photo if we mention you, please, smacked Bram, and this beer just went everywhere. And Greg just got the perfect shot of this. There's beer just everywhere.
Everywhere. So the match ended.
Back in the ring.
Yeah, back in the ring.
Body slams.
Match ended with some big hard-hitting moves with body slams and with Jester getting the tombstone pile driver.
Yes.
For the win.
Yeah, he did indeed. And then proceeded to entertain the crowd with his Hulk Hogan impression.
Yes.
So
yes.
All this, it was
brother.
it was very entertaining.
Yeah.
And those that are too young and going, "Who's Hulk Hogan?" was like, "What's he doing?" TJ probably wouldn't have a clue.
Who is he?
My Movember triathlon.
Movember triathlon.
So, what did you do today?
Movember. Go and see Luke's page, Luke Thorpe, doing the triathlon for the Movember. And donate. Scramble. Anyway. So, lots of men in the ring all at once. Kind of hard to take notes and remember what's going on when you've got so many people. I think we had this at the Rumble, didn't we, before?
There was.
When you've got so many people. But we did our best. Masked dude.
Right. So.
Tim Lee.
First.
Hold on.
First, there was DDA.
Right.
Will Cruz. I can't see it. Soldato.
Masked dude.
Tim Lee. Eddie Dennis. Joe Nelson. Kai Payne.
Wait, get back, one. We saved the best till last, you know. Come on.
Warren Banks. Kai Payne.
Get off. And
Kai Payne. And then
yes.
Liam came out.
Yeah, with his surprise guest, didn't he?
And yeah, he got a surprise guest, which was. That's my paper airplane.
Go on, find yourself. You're going to get warm now, aren't you?
3D.
The thought of this, who is it?
Gooey Pop.
Gooey Drewy. Gooey Drewy.
Gooey
The only thing that would have made this match better is Smiley Riley.
Your moustache is falling off.
So, everybody everywhere on this match, pretty much. They all gave each other a pretty good chance at fighting with each other. So, you know, lots of high-flying matches because you've got some pretty fit and athletic guys in here. Guys even as big as Will Cruz can hold it in a match against somebody like DDA where there's a lot of high-flying. ended up at one point, most of them ended up out of the ring, and then we got, I think everyone went over the top apart from Tim Lee. I think he was the only one that didn't.
No, yeah.
You got DDA flying over there,
Most of the
Kai
time.
Payne flying
yeah.
over there, Will
Even
Cruz.
Will Cruz did his.
Yeah. And they just all end up over the floor, all, that's it, shattered. But yeah, it was DDA and Warren Banks was going at it. When, I mean, I thought we'd seen the last of this guy tonight because he's had his match and everything, but out comes the absolute legend, Danny Chase. Don't you look at me like that.
He's gone bad.
Just because you like the goody two shoes. Actually, no, because you like gooey drewy.
He's not good.
Anyway. That's definitely, thank you. So, yeah, they had a bit of a tussle on the outside of the ring and took it into the back, really. I think they carried it on for probably out into the car park, knowing those two. A lot of bad blood. Because to be honest, I was quite surprised at this event that we didn't have DDA against Danny Chase. I thought that would have been a really good feud match. But seeing as Danny got his hands on DDA on this match, this could be something to come. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? So, yeah, they went off fighting. Well, we had the pleasure of Eddie Dennis with us for a while as well, didn't we? Was you there?
Yeah.
Did a bit of a FaceTime live, I believe, with Luke, which was quite awesome. So yeah, he sat there for quite a while, and I think at one point I says to him, I'd rather you be in the ring because I can't shout for you and cheer for you when you sat there. So he went back in the ring, didn't he? And a big match for Eddie. He won. And I mean, I love Eddie. It was a hard match because we got Kai Payne and Eddie Dennis in the same match.
But,
And both of these guys are my favourite.
But at the end, there was a twist, kind of.
No, at the end there was no twist. It was fantastic. It went exactly how it should have done. If you're going to say different, you can go now.
Well, basically, Dale came out and started to hug Eddie.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Eddie's always been really good, hasn't he, and helped the company. And Dale and Eddie are friendly. So
Yeah. But then,
wrestling friends.
but then, he twisted.
He twisted.
You twisted.
Eddie twisted. Sorry, Uncle Luke is making me laugh.
Well, basically.
Well, Liam came out, didn't he?
Mhm.
Because he was both anxious to know what this score was going to be. Because his score was either going to make Liam win. Is that right? Yeah, because Liam's winning at this point. No, sorry, apologies. Dale's winning at this point. So it's either going to make Dale win outright because whatever happened with Kip and Kyle, it wouldn't matter, or it was going to make it even, meaning everything fell on the last match. So Liam needed to be there to hear this result. Eddie told some truths, didn't he? I think some home truths about how life's been for the last year and what he's had to deal with.
Yeah.
And how far he's gone as well.
Yeah, how far he's gone.
NXT UK.
Yeah, NXT UK. It's just, I mean, it's Eddie Dennis.
No.
I remember seeing him in the very first match against Donovan Drake or something it was. And that was the very first match Eddie came to in Hope. And the entire audience was on their feet at the end of that match. Can you remember that one? It's amazing. If you can ever see that match on like the Hope channel or anything, watch it. Because that proved how good this guy, Eddie Dennis, was going to be. What did he do?
He gave his point to Liam and turned heel.
Heel, Eddie Dennis, another heel. I'm loving Hope right now. It's just like Kai Payne's and Danny Chase's and Chris Tyler's and Eddie Dennis's.
You don't like this kind of thing.
It's heel. Chris Tyler's awesome heel. Chris Tyler babyface was just a baby. He was a little boy. He's gone heel. He's grown up. He's bad. Because he's bad. He's bad. He's really, really bad. Last match.
Yeah, that's my now.
Last match. So, title shot. Kyle Kingsley gets his chance against the beautiful, super bad Kip Sabian. I had to get that in there, sorry.
Mr. World of Sport.
Mr. World of Sport. I mean, this is a big shot for Kyle.
Yeah.
This is like the final match of this very important night. This is, whoever wins this is going to get the business. So you've got Kyle fighting for Harvey-Dale, you've got Kip Sabian fighting for Liam. Again, a conflict match because I love Superbad. I love Superbad and I love Kingsley. And it's like I didn't want to shout. But
I couldn't shout.
you wasn't there.
I watching
He
it on
wasn't
Becky's
there.
Facebook Live, so
Yeah, thank you, Becky, for the Facebook Live. It's the only way he knows what actually happened.
that's why I'm here.
You're just making a cameo, aren't you? That's what you're doing. Go on then.
Right, okay, so I didn't notice when watching it that. Wait, where are we?
We're in
Well,
Codner.
I'm going to say we're at Uncle Lukey's
Oh.
house. Don't look at my notes. You said you watched it. No, this is the match. That's what happened afterwards.
Okay, right, okay, so
Amateurs can't work with anyone these days. It's a good job they've got me working here, isn't it?
right, okay, so Kyle,
Basically, Kyle put on a big show.
yeah.
It's like this guy's been training hard. He put move after move out there.
So I saw when watching the Facebook Live that there was head scissors, which is Hurricane Rana. I saw a suicide dive, and I also saw him go for top rope a couple of the times.
And this is very different to the Kyle Kingsley, which is the bee's knees of breaking backs that we've seen.
Yes.
Yeah, there was backbreakers, but there was so much more in
Yeah.
this. So, there's a lot of people out there that aren't big Kyle Kingsley fans because they don't think he's got anything else to show. He proved all those wrong tonight. Well, not tonight, but he proved all those wrong that night. He showed there's a lot more to Kyle Kingsley than what they think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was again, it was a good match between the two of them. But I mean, I've just pulled. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, they pulled out a lot of moves. It was just constantly going. I think go on, you go.
Right, just on that note about the overviews, I remember when I first saw Kyle Kingsley back in February, he was really good. I thought he was really good, but as I started seeing him more, I started like going off him as being a fan. But watching that match, I loved it. And I think
Can
he
you
did
edit
really
that?
well.
Can I disown my son and you edit that?
I was still a fan of him.
Do
It's
not.
just-
Do not. This is Kyle Kingsley.
I know. It's just I was still a fan of him.
New co-host, please. Do not give me that.
I still liked him. It was just
Guilt trip.
Haters.
I'm not a hater. I love
Haters
Kyle.
gonna hate.
I love Kyle Kingsley. It was just
Stop looking at my messages.
homework.
I saw his homework going through on my phone. Happy Sunday.
Right.
Right, can we do that without you actually saying that, do you think?
Okay.
Okay, let's do
Starting
it. Let's
again.
do it. Well, no, just from when I first
Just
saw
roll.
Kyle, he's got better and better.
Okay, right, yeah. Instead of, yeah. Okay, so now when I first saw Kyle in February, edit that bit out. So when I first saw Kyle in February, I saw him.
Fire alarm's
Um,
going off, your mum's cooking's done.
Tea's ready.
He's
I,
ready.
I thought he was a good wrestler, but every match I've seen he's got better and better. He's took on Bram, he's took on people.
Took on a lot of
Oh
people.
dear, oh dear. Yes, Kyle Kingsley has taken on people.
And in each of them matches he's got better and better, and then finally for the last show in Mansfield he took on Kit for the belt.
He did. Did he win the belt?
No.
No, he took his shot very well. But Kip won it. Was there anything I'm missing from this? Is there a reason Kip won? Did Liam cheat? Not that he would ever cheat because he's the king. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I've missed.
Don't think so.
Oh, goodness. All that can be cut out because I have no idea there.
Yeah.
But anyway, so basically, Liam owns Hope. It's going to be bye-bye Dale. So they all come out, all the guys come out. You've got Liam there, you've got Harvey, Dale there. Liam's obviously getting things thrown at him everywhere again, and Harvey's obviously very sad at this point because he's lost his business. Liam's rubbing it totally in his face. He brings out, who does he bring out? He brings out Kai Payne, he brings out Dave DeVille, Danny Chase, Drew. So he's, and Emma, our Queen Emma. So he's got all these people around him, and then it comes to where the music comes on. I don't know if you saw this on Facebook Live at all.
No.
This music comes on.
That's nice.
It is. Wait for it. Because out walks Hustle Malone. Now, nobody knew Hustle was going to be there. You know, he wasn't scheduled in any match. But he is the briefcase holder and can put this in for any match of his choice. So he walks out and we all think, oh, he's going to go for the belt. He's going to go against Kit, try and get the win for Dale. It doesn't do that though. He actually hands his briefcase in for ownership of the company. He wants to fight Liam for ownership of Hope. So Liam, King Morley, tries to get all the people that's in the ring to attack Hustle. And surprisingly, not one of them do. They all go and shake his hand, shake Hustle's hand, this is, and walk off and leave Liam all on his own, till it is just the King and the Queen together. At which point, he just grabs hold of the Queen and pushes her into Hustle, which was a very bad move. The Queen turns around, kicks the King in the crown jewels.
Oh.
I don't think King Morley was laughing.
They want after kids.
Oh. So out walks Queen Emma, leaving King Morley all by himself in the ring. Hustle, doing what a Hustle does, beats the living daylight out of King Morley and gets the pin. The business is Hustle's. Yay! I say yay. But there's still Dale. There's still this broken guy on the outside of the ring without a company, without anything. So, Hustle invites Dale into the ring.
Pardon.
Beautiful, Martin. Hustle invites Dale into the ring and offers him a trade. It's pretty much that if Hustle gives Dale the run of the company, Dale must do 3 things for him. Number 1, Dale has to respect the wrestlers. All the people that he books for his card has to give the utmost respect to and treat right. Number 2, same with the fans. He wants the fans to be treated with the utmost respect. It's the fans that got Hope there. It's the fans that pay when they walk through the door. He wants the fans to be treated right. Number 3 was I'm trying to remember this correct. Is this the 6th? It is the 6th anniversary, isn't it? The 6th anniversary, which happens, when's that happen? Around about June, July time? August. Thank you, technical advisor. Happens August. He wants the main event, which will, I assume, be for the shot at the belt. That was his 3 conditions. What do you think Dale did? He said no and went home.
No, I said no, Canadian destroyed Hustle and went home.
No, I'm only joking. Well, Dale, he wants his company back. He was like, hell yeah, of course we're going to do this. All finished with Hustle and Dale exchanging the company for the promise that he has made Hustle. Between Hustle and Dale, I think hopefully they brought Hope back to where it was and where it should be.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's...
on read.
We could have got away with that, Martin. Thanks for that. But yeah, it's brought Hope back to where it should be. Oh, that's it. That's it. We're back. So yeah, they brought Hope back to where it should be. Next year, moving forward, again looking forward to some really good cards. But one thing we're going to say, this may be goodbye to King Morley and Queen Emma. But who was that guy again? Jack Cave, was it? Hope to see you, Jackie. That's our roundup.
Shalom.
I want to do that.
That's our roundup. For you can say it.
So, remember to subscribe, leave a like, and remember, give us a thumbs up. Why not? It's free.
And you heard Tammy, you need to play the Empower Driver, the like button, drop kick the notification bell, and drop the subscribe button to get more wrestling feed. And
we'll see you next time on Cheap Shot Entertainment.
Wait, there's
Lucky!
there's just one thing I wanted to do. Yay! Can you see that?
Only the duck.
Yay!
See you next time.
5 minutes ago,
Cheap Shot.
Bye.
On Cheap Shot
Over
Entertainment.
here, bye.